Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy post Christmas. I hope you all had, sorry about that, I'm trying to move that. I've got a weird coloring there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy post Merry Christmas, and I hope you all had a great Christmas with friends and family and making new memories and remembering some old ones. It was a great day, and it didn't rain here, and it said it was. Yay, I'm so excited that it didn't. So that was really great. You guys ate some great food. I'm sure you did. I've seen some of the pictures floating around of people what they ate for Christmas. My mom did a fantastic job on making a vegan pumpkin cheese cake, and she made some vegan dressing, and she made like a vegan sweet potato souffle thing. Oh my God, it was so good. And then I did Brussels sprouts and carrots, like a maple. It was one of Sweet Potato Soul's recipes. It was spicy maple Brussels sprouts and carrots. That was right tasty. And then I made gravy, and I made a lentil loaf. So guess what I have for lunch today? Good morning, you all. This is Tamiko Garner. I am your plant-based vegan sister who likes to keep it real and relatable, inspiring you to adopt a plant-based vegan way of eating, one plate at a time. Good morning and happy. So I want to come on kind of quick this morning, as usual, my little 15 minutes of moment of I don't know what I want to call it. Anyway, just wanted to come in, good morning, and talk about, can you lose weight eating plant-based? Okay. Good morning, Sheila. And you know what? You can, and it's going to be a natural thing. Okay. It'll just kind of come naturally, because the one thing with diets that we want to think about is when we focus on doing something, changing our eating just for losing weight, it kind of puts you in a temporary state of mind, right? Because then you think, once I lose the weight, then I don't need to eat this way anymore, right? So then you kind of pick it back up, because then you kind of go back to what you were doing before. And I am number one guilty of this, you guys. I am guilty, been there, done that, and I know what works, and I know what works for me, and I want to share that with you all. And what does work is eating whole food, plant-based. Okay, that it does work. I want to tell you. Because there's so many different benefits to it. But the thing about it is that you want to think more about being healthy, right? And doing this and thinking of it as a healthy way of eating, because then your mindset makes it more of a permanent way of eating, that it's something that you are going to do for a lifestyle change. So think about it more in terms of a lifestyle change versus thinking about it as a temporary fix. Because, you know, all these different diet fads, they come up, they all work, right? Don't get me wrong. Diets work. They do. And they can work temporary, because you have to do it for a lifetime if you're going to eat that way forever to keep it off. Okay. If you don't adopt other healthy ways of eating. So things that when you're cutting out different things in your diet and saying, I'm not eating that, and that's that. And but there's a reason why it's there. It's a reason why we have certain foods, and I'm talking about our natural whole food grown foods, like, you know, the grains and certain different carbs, and they're there for a reason, right? And they do serve a purpose nutritionally. So one thing, and I'm going to share this image that I found on Forks Over Knives, and it was a really great image, and it showed the image showed the calorie density. Oh my God, calorie density, right? So you think about things that you want to eat low calorie, high density foods, right? So the things that fall in that category are your fruits and vegetables. They actually have the lowest amount of calories, but they have the highest calorie density, right? They're low in calories, but they're high in density because of their nutritional value. So you want to begin to think about things in a nutrient dense way of thinking about this. Am I going to get the most bang for my buck with this food, right? So for instance, oil is high calorie, very low density. And it'll show you where it fits in like your stomach thing. I'm gonna share that image, but it's a really great eye-opening image, right? So for instance, cheese is kind of next on the level. Then there's meat, and then there's potatoes, rice, and beans. They start to fill you up, almost get you full to the top, but then what fills it all the way up are your fruits and vegetables. So I just want to make sure that you guys get that in and really, think about that. And I want you to think more in terms of the bang for your buck. Does the food give you bang for a buck? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you can't have your moments of, hey, I'm having this food, I'm eating these potato chips, and yep, they are high calorie and low density. So, but I'm gonna eat a little bit of it. I'm not saying to say you can't ever have it in your life. You just have it in moderation. You have to think in terms of moderation. When you're eating things, you think in terms of serving size, portion size. I know I have I can tend to overeat because it tastes so good, right? Because when it tastes so good, you just like, oh, it tastes so good. I just want one more bite, but you're full. So eating plant-based puts more of the focus on eating foods that are nutrient dense, okay? And eating foods in their whole state, reducing oils, reducing highly processed foods. When you begin to naturally reduce those things, your body will naturally begin to drop a little bit of weight, okay? So I want you to, to think about that. Good morning, Nancy. So one of the things, I'm gonna give you a couple of little tips here. So cut the oil. That's one of the things with eating whole food plant-based is cutting out the oil, and especially highly processed oils. And believe it or not, olive oil is one of those highly processed. And like I mentioned before, olive oil is probably most useful for making your salads and not necessarily at high heats. So high heats. That was something that was just like, oh my God, that was eye-opening. So I've been conscious of that, and I've been using grapeseed oil instead. And you will see that in some of your vegan recipes, they will probably, or plant-based recipes, vegan recipes may use grapeseed oil a lot more. And I know Sweet Potato Soul uses a lot more of a grapeseed oil. So I've been using that because it's a good oil. It's a natural oil. It's good for, and you can cook it at high heats. So give it a try, you guys. And it's kind of light. But maybe now, try just using your olive oil for your salad dressings or, not necessarily for the high cooking, although it is good. So I get that. Okay, so that's one of the things that you want to do. And then the other thing, I'm going to give you this other tip, is when you are getting your serving size and you're putting the food on your plate, pack your plate with more fruits and vegetables and a little less of the starchy vegetables, okay? But you can still have them because they are still of natural, like your sweet potatoes, and remember I always say anything high in color, very rich in color, is very likely very rich in calories. Nutrients. Okay, so I want you to think about that. The other thing is, don't drink your calories, you guys. That is so easy to do, but don't drink your calories. Eat your calories, and think of eating a lot of fiber-rich foods. Okay, so when you are eating well balanced, your body responds. It likes it. And then you will start to see. You'll start to feel better. You'll be feeling, but you will start to feel better, which means you'll be more inclined to eat more that way. And as you begin to eat more that way, the pounds will start to go. Okay, so I want you to kind of get out of the kind of let go of the mindset of counting your calories, because when you are eating plant-based, whole food plant-based, you don't necessarily have to count your calories, okay? Because you're eating things that are rich in nutrients that your body needs, will use, and properly dispose of what it does not need. I'm just saying, okay? So you can lose weight on eating whole food plant-based, but your focus is more on making sure that your body is getting the nutrients that it needs and reducing the things that are high calorie, low density, and think about low calorie, high density. Okay? That's what I have for you all this morning. This is Tamiko Garner. I am your plant-based vegan sister who likes to keep it real and relatable, inspiring you to adopt a plant-based vegan way of eating, one plate at a time. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Hold on. Let me see. I hope I brought it with me. I think I did. Let me check. I want to show you guys something that my daughter bought me for Christmas. It is amazing. And if Nancy, if you are still watching, look what she did with my logo. I'll be right back. Hopefully I brought it. I hope I brought it. Hold on. Be right back. Dang it, I didn't bring it. Oh, boo. Okay. Oh, boo. I didn't bring it. But she brought me for Christmas a cell phone case that has my logo and plant-based vegan sister on the back of it. Oh my God. That is so cool. That's one of the cool gifts. And then I got another cool gift that had my logo. So people were thinking about my business. Interesting. I must be branding that pretty darn well, you guys. Anyway, I have to share it tomorrow. Yeah, wait till you see, because tomorrow is what? Friday. Anyway, you guys, you have a wonderful, wonderful day today. If you're at work, have a great day at work. If you are at home and chilling and relaxing on this holiday season, keep doing that. And I will see you all tomorrow at 7:15. Love you. Bye. I know, Sheila, right? Wait till I show it tomorrow. I'm going to take a picture of it. I forgot to do that. Anyway, bye, guys.